Alright guys, welcome back to TD Fans Talk. This is part 3 of 3 parts of the Q&A. I've been trying to go in as much depth with my answers as I can. This one will probably be short and sweet because I don't have too many more questions left. But I'm going to go ahead and refresh, and then I'm going to answer these last set of questions to end the Q&A for the week. But great questions so far, guys. One moment, let me mute this. Pause it. Alright, so let me dive right into the questions in themselves. Let's see. Let me get past all the ones already answered, though. Man, I answered a lot of questions so far. Alright, I think this is where we leave off. Make sure. Let's see. Alright. Here we go. Tim Kramer. All right. Dez Bryant, question mark. Why or why not go after him? I think we need a solid target that will draw coverage to open up the field, along with more Frank Gore. That's supposed to be Devontae Parker. That solid target that'll draw coverage. That's what that's supposed to be. So there will be a log jam. Say we go get Dez right now. Then okay, Devontae Parker's healthy next week. What do we do? What do we do? Okay? That's first of all. Second off, then we go into a debate on, well, Devontae comes off the bench or Bryant does. Now we got to deal with personalities. You think Bryant wants to come off the bench? He want to go somewhere where he can start, I'm sure. And then, well, Devontae Parker needs to come off the bench. Then we're wasting the $12 million we're paying him, or $11 million, whatever that fifth-year option is. It's up there, though. You know, it's a waste. We got to see what we have and what he can do. Hopefully, he's back this week. Okay? Now, why not get him for that very reason? Then some may say put him and Parker on the field. Now you're losing speed. I mean, Devontae Parker may have some speed, but with those problems he always has, you're losing speed. Now you're becoming that one-dimensional go up and get it. All right, so I don't think it's a good move. I think it is a good move if Devontae Parker's going to linger with issues, because we were missing him against the Patriots. Physical receiver play to beat the press. To beat the press. Unless we just want to go after even more depth, then okay, I'm all for that, but I don't think that's going to be the case. We got so much more to spend money on. Other things we need to spend money on, so I don't think that would be a good idea. All right, especially with the injuries now, we got to spend our money in other places. All right, along with Frank Gore. Yeah, Frank Gore has been a beast this year. Okay, so JG Fins, when is R. Jones coming back? It all went down here since he's out. That's a good question. I wish I knew. Gay said like he don't even know. I mean, Gay said, oh, you know, he been practicing, he looked good, and then he went out and said, you know, he couldn't go or something like that, but we don't know. Only Rashad Jones know. We need to get him in front of a camera and have a conversation. You know, let us in. If it's going to be long term, just tell us now. If it's short term, then hopefully we see you real soon. It's getting crazy in that regard. Mr. Natural, who can we add to win the division because we have good players? I just think this is not enough. Yeah, I mean, with the injuries, it may not be enough, but we don't know. Who can we add? Again, I answered that, I think, in the first video. You can't bring up names because many teams not going to come up off of them. And then whoever we add, you probably won't even know their name. That's just the fact, guys. And even if they're a big-time player, you probably still wouldn't know their name. You know, somebody named the Cardinals left guard right now who is pretty damn good. I mean, somebody probably can, but I can't, you know, so at the end of the day, it's not a case of who should we bring in because there's so many good players in this league and some teams don't mind coming up off of them due to a contract issue that they're going to have in the future. So we probably don't even know the name of who we should get, but that's the scouting team. They know all the players. They know who we should be getting. So whenever they make the move, we can evaluate it and go look up the history of the player and see how it transforms on the field so that we can judge it. John Malone. Matter of fact, I want to come to that one last. I want to do John's last. Let's move on to JD. Can you tell me why our franchise is so negative to a point where it is just toxic? Yes, we got beat by the Patriots. We got spanked. Yes, I know we have injuries, but we are 3-1. Be excited, be happy. This team has a lot of talent. I don't agree with everything Gase does, but for the first time in 8 years, I trust the coaching staff and the head coach. Fins up forever. P.S. Love your channel. Keep it up. I got a lot of my friends to subscribe to your channel. Love it. They love it. JD, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. And it looks like two great minds thinking alike. I couldn't have said it any better. That's what I keep preaching. First, let me read the comments other people left for you. Stanley Smith replied, JD, the Dolphins have set up patterns of doing this throughout the years. Look at the Titans. I thought they were done with all the injuries they had on game 1 of the season. Now they're 3-1 also. This next game will be a telling sign if we're a playoff team or not. We have to rise up and come to play. Look at the Bucs right now. Same sort of thing. Ryan has to step up and make plays. Man, everything was great until he said Ryan needs to step up and make plays. Everybody needs to step up. It's not singled out to being Ryan. But Kevin McComb responded, JD, this has driven me crazy for years. Either get behind your team or get gone. I'm pissed about last week. It was embarrassing, excuse me, and unacceptable. 24 hours later, you got to move on and come back ready to roll. It's a product of the microwave society. People want it all right now. For the first time in years, Gase, Greer, and Tannenbaum are building the right way to compete for years to come. I am always will be ride or die. Salute to Kevin. My point exactly. Look like we got 3 fans here that know what time it is. Let me say this, guys, to back up what they're saying. They're 100% spot on, guys. The reality is the Dolphins' past has caused many fans to be bitter to where it leaves a stench that they can't even shake. The only way they'll be able to shake it is the day of the Super Bowl and we're in the game. And we're in that game. They won't shake it until then. We can win the AFC. We can lose in the championship round and they won't shake it. They won't shake it. We have to go to a Super Bowl. I'm not going to say win, but it would be nice. But they won't shake it until we go to a Super Bowl. Then and only then they'll get behind it. Then and only then. And some of them will still say, oh, this was a fluke. Next year will be the total opposite. I said it earlier. 3 mistakes can cause you 20 years of bad football. Our organization, any random fan that don't even follow it crazily can probably pick out at least 10 mistakes. But if you follow the team in depth, a lot of those mistakes are being corrected and phased out. It's a process. We are in a microwave society. Everybody wants it now. It's 32 freaking teams. 32 teams. Only one wins it all. But everybody wants their team to have it this year. And they suck because they didn't. 32 teams. Do y'all understand the gravity of that? But that's why some of them are cool with just making the playoffs. It makes them feel one of the elite teams. That's their satisfaction. No, Super Bowl, baby. Super Bowl habits. Lose in the Super Bowl, at least. Make it to an AFC championship, at least. You know? That's what it's about. Forget this, oh, we made it to the second round of the playoffs. That ain't never did nothing for you. Nothing. First round, wild card, none of that. Get out of there. Get out of here with that crap. But yeah, man, all the negativeness, it bothers me too. Of course, it's toxic. But you just gotta, as a real fan, you just have to continue to know your football, know what's going on, and criticize it though where necessary. But we're 3-1. Why are we criticizing anything? Yeah, like Kevin said, we got our butt kicked, but it ain't that serious. It's not that serious, y'all. They're making it that way. You as a real fan, Stanley, Kevin, JD, just keep rocking, baby. Keep rocking. It's deep, man. Just keep playing and hope somebody feeling it. And I'm feeling it. That's all you can do, all right? But thanks for that one. That was a good one. See here. And we got, can you tell me why Tannehill sucks since you want to do Q&A? We got some responses on that as well. Shane wrote that comment. Let Let me look at the responses. Cole Troll said, laughing my A off. Why you gotta scream at him? Because he wrote it in bold, so you know people say that's screaming. I don't look at it as screaming, just giving emphasis. I mean that. So he's passionate about thinking Tannehill sucks. Then somebody, hell yeah, brother, go Fins, responded, you're a effing idiot. Oh boy, Kevin McComb said, I'll answer that. I'll answer this one for TD. I appreciate it. Kevin said, no, there aren't any facts to support your claim. I agree. Thanks for that. No videos. I agree. Never been benched because he ain't the problem. I agree. RT17 never played a down on defense. Okay. 10 other guys have to be pulling in the same direction on the same page, running the same plays. Totally agree. Totally agree. I mean, it ain't like, I'm not saying that he don't have things that he can improve as well, but everybody does. Why are we saying Tannehill's the one that sucks? There are more mistakes made by everybody else than him. Sometimes mistakes are made and it's not even gotten to him yet, but it's the quarterback. It's crazy. Thanks though, Kevin, man. I appreciate that, but I don't even want to get too much more in the depth into that. Tannehill don't suck. If you saw the other two videos, I explained more about those things as well, man. But the last question, I want to bring it back to a subscriber that's been with me from the start, John Malone. John said, I just turned 54 today. That was yesterday. So sorry, John, I missed that. But happy belated birthday, man, from TD Fins Talk. Shout out to you, good sir, 54 years old. It was such a blessing. I wish you many more over here at TD Fins Talk. Hopefully we have many more years where we communicating. I was here for you from the start. Big time. What do you think of the signings at center and on defense John, you watch all my videos. You're pretty cool, so I already know you got the answer to what do I think about the signing at center with the Jets. We're probably gonna go with Travis Swanson, but Wesley Johnson is that backup from the Jets. I love that they're coming from the Jets. It's more inside track, but you already got the answer on that because I know you watch all the videos. But as far as at center, well, on defense, and I hate to give you the answer real quick and simple, but we won't know until we see the product on the field. Until we see if the coaches have been in overdrive getting these guys caught up in what it builds. I can say, oh, I like the move. I mean, I like the Wesley Johnson one because it's gonna be like a backup to Swanson. That's just bringing depth. But the D line, we obviously need some like starter impact in that interior, the tackles. So won't know until we see the finished product on the field, and I'm excited to see it, but we shall see. We don't know. But special shout out to you, John. Again, happy belated birthday, man. Thank you for riding with me from day one, man. You've been a trooper. I appreciate you. You've always been positive. Even if stuff you like, you let me know and go and hit me with a fins up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate your support, man. Don't forget to let your friends and family members know about the channel as well. I'm nothing without my subscribers. I wouldn't be able to do this and do it with the motivation and effectiveness that I do without every single one of you all. So again, everybody wish John a happy birthday in the comment section. John Malone. All right. But appreciate you, my guy. But guys, that's about everything on the third installment of the Q&A. Hopefully I answered all the questions. We had some really good ones. On the first two videos, I was giving a lot more detailed insight of what was going on. So if you skip straight to this one, you're missing out. Go back and check out the first two videos and ride them out until this one. I know they're long, but at the end of the day, some people say this is too long. At the end of the day, some people say not long enough. We love it because they don't have enough content. You know, hopefully these are those videos that you can play while you're driving in the car. Just something to listen to about something you love. Something you can do while you're cleaning up in the background. Whatever you do. But I'm doing this for you all. But thank you. This is TD Fins Talk. We're almost at 1,600 subscribers. About 25 away. Guys, we're going to try to hit that special 2,000 subscribers before the end of the month. But we're at about almost 25 away from 1,600. Thank y'all for y'all love. Thank y'all for y'all support. This has been another edition of Q&A with the subscribers. It's supposed to be Wednesday, but it's Thursday because a lot of stuff yesterday. But thank you all for being patient with me. I love you all. Peace, y'all. TD Fins Talk. I am out. See you soon.